What's up, what's up, what's up? This is future Cayman Wolf here traveling back in time to tell you that the idea behind Zero Caliber Reloaded Zero to Hero was to go through the entire campaign from training to completion, sight unseen. So I was experiencing the game for the first time as I was streaming it. And that's the idea. And that held true throughout the entire campaign, which I have now completed. But in going back and watching the earlier episodes, I didn't, at the time, I had a little content creation experience, but absolutely none in VR. And so at the time, I was creating these initial episodes by simply recording the content on the Quest and then uploading it to YouTube. And in particular, these first two training missions had some bad problems with audio. So the audio just completely drowned out the narration. I mean, you could hear that I was talking in the background, but it was very, very faint. And it was just, honestly, it was just terrible. And so what I'm doing is I'm coming back to re-record these first two episodes because my fear is that people are finding this series and thinking, oh, he's playing the entire campaign. This will be great. I can watch the whole thing from beginning to end. And they watch that first training video and the sound is just so awful and it's just so bad that they just click away and don't watch the rest of the series. And I don't want that to happen, and I don't want my viewers to have a bad experience in watching my content. So I'm back to recreate these first two training episodes simply so that the series is complete. And by the way, guys, Zero Caliber 2 has been released. I've started creating Zero Caliber 2 content, and that's out there on my channel as well. I encourage you to watch Zero Caliber Zero to Hero, but then check out my new series, Zero Caliber 2 Rookie to Renegade, where we're doing the same thing. We're going through the entire campaign, training to completion, sight unseen. So yeah, check that out, and let's just jump right into training here. I really like the graphics in this game. You can tell that some of the graphics, like the trees and whatnot, are a lot of the graphics actually are composed of sprites because I think that's just a limitation of the hardware and what they're forced to do in order to get these good high quality graphics in VR, but still it's the engineering, the way that they're composed and created. The graphics are really good. It's very immersive. Oh, I don't have a gun yet. Okay.
So we're headed for the OSA HQ, the last and strongest bastion for your kind. You survived long enough to grab our attention, and I can imagine the scars the Resistance life has left on you. Now's our chance to fix a lot of things.
By the way, I'm using this WieldVR OneStock. There's a review of this accessory on my channel. Probably the best accessory I've ever bought in VR. It's great. I encourage you guys to check it out. This thing is just really enhances the experience of these first-person shooter games. We got to jump. We use our right controller for that. Crouch, right controller.
Traverse a lot of otherwise inaccessible terrain. That means a lot of climbing's ahead of you. No rocket science here. Just grab onto some rocks and pull yourself up.
I like how they do this. You just grab the edge here, pull yourself up, and when you get up to a certain elevation, it just pops you up onto the top.
There's a skip path on your left for the climbing impaired. But I'm sure you won't need that.
I'm 6'2". I've got these long arms, and I think that really helps in situations like this. Uh-oh, I fell. Oh, look, but I recovered. Awesome. Did you guys see that? I fell, and as I was falling, I grabbed that, reached up and grabbed that board right there and broke my fall. That's really neat. Man, I tell you, the emergent behavior that happens in VR games is incredible. Oh, I'm good, brother. That thing is obnoxiously loud, man.
You already gave those gloves a test ride, right? That thing is more capable than you'd think. It can grab and attract objects from a limited distance. Give it a go and grab that pistol. Good. As you get access to more gear, you will familiarize yourself with their handling. But let's try some basic reloading and cocking. Eliminate those targets.
It's not letting me grab it with two hands yet. It's got to train me on that before it lets me do it. That's funny. When I played this campaign, just about the only I used two pistols. I used the Cobra, the 44 Magnum revolver pistol, and the one that's, I think they call it the Battle Hawk. In here, it's actually the Desert Eagle, and really almost exclusively I use those two pistols. They are great. They hit like a freaking truck. All right, we're gonna go to single fire.
Steadying your weapon with your offhand will also help you stay on target and maintain accuracy. Section. Alright, we're gonna move on to managing attachments. Grab that rifle and set it up with that hollow sight. Your heads up, just proceed equipping your weapon with the rest of the attachments.
All right, put on a silencer, stock, foregrip, and laser sight. I'm going to see if my OneStock happens to be, yep, it's set up such that I can very quickly reconfigure it for this weapon. Okay.
We're going to switch the sight to something with better magnification. Shoot those targets. You can adjust your magnification to zoom in on faraway targets.
Switch to single fire mode here.
Nice shot. You keep this up in the field, we're gonna get along just fine. All right, Ensign. Let's see how you handle grenades.
All right, let's do.
Grab a grenade from the table. Remove the pin and throw it towards those targets.
FYI, in this game you can remove the grenade pin with your teeth. Which is very handy when you've got a gun in one hand and you want to throw a grenade, you can pull that pin with your teeth. Another thing, this game, I don't, and you guys will probably see this as you play this game, but I really don't like the throwing mechanic in this game. It leaves a lot to be desired. That it seems that Zero Caliber 2 has really improved upon that.
Combat training.
I'll use this one. All right. I love this CQB stuff, man. It's just, it's very intense. Let's see, I think I'm just gonna stick with what I've got here. Oh, I've already got a pistol too, okay. Take these grenades. All right, let's see what we got.
Mind you, these targets shoot back. Don't forget to reload and use covers.
Is that a rubber gas barrel there? 'Cause I tell you what.
All right, well done, son. You're gonna look great on the group photos. Welcome to the OSA Army. Clean yourself up and see you at HQ for briefing.
I don't think that's rubber bullets, man. Those guys sure look dead to me. All right, guys. We're gonna head back to HQ. Okay, guys, that's it. I've now re-recorded the first 2 training missions for you guys, so that they are of at least a little bit better quality and maybe not so off-putting to people that might have just stumbled upon, discovered this series. So I hope you guys will watch the entire series, and I hope you enjoy it. And remember, I'm working on Zero Caliber 2 content as well, Zero Caliber Rookie to Renegade. Please check that out. Thank you so much for coming by and checking out my channel. If you enjoy this content, please remember to do these things right here. And this is Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer. I'm reminding you that you are never too old to game. And brother, I am out.